Jai Hind, what just happened? During a high profile visit to Saudi Arabia, former US President Donald Trump announced that he would remove all US sanctions on Syria but only for the new government that has replaced Bashar al Assad. Now, this announcement brought cheers from Syrian citizens and a standing ovation in Saudi Arabia. Now, Syrian social media exploded with photoshopped "Make Syria Great Again" hats off, hats, and fake pictures of a Trump tower in Damascus, showing how excited many locals are about this sudden shift. Now let's first understand, why did Trump do this? Let's break it down from both sides with geopolitical insider Team MND the Futurists, and that's what Syria gains and what Trump and America gets in return. For Syria and its new leader al-Shara, revived economy. With US sanctions gone, Syria can unlock frozen assets, restore its currency, and attract foreign investment. That's a huge deal for a country battered by war. Second, better infrastructure. So, right now, people in Syria often only get a few hours of electricity per day. Removing sanctions could bring in aid and money to rebuild the country. Third, global legitimacy. Now, the United States recognizing al-Shara gives him a kind of stamp of international approval, a green light for others, especially in the West, to do the same. Then we must also understand, but Trump didn't do it just for Syria. He dropped this bombshell in Saudi Arabia and later joked, "Oh, what I do for the crown prince," meaning the move was also a political favor to Saudi Arabia's leader, Mohammed bin Salman MBS. So, what does Trump get in return? First, a potential Abraham Accords expansion. Trump hinted that Syria may soon recognize Israel, a massive diplomatic win as Syria and Israel have been enemies for decades. Second, US troops withdrawal from Syria. So Trump has long wanted to bring American troops back home. To do that, he needs local partners like al-Shara to manage Syria's Kurds SDF and keep ISIS in check. So al-Shara has already signed a deal with the Kurds to work together. Third, reducing Iranian and Russian influence. With the United States back in Syria through diplomacy, Iran and Russia's grip weakens. This move boxes them out of Syria's future. Fourth, a stronger bond with Turkey's Erdogan. Now, al-Shara rose to the power with the help from Turkey. So, this shift also boosts Turkish influence and strengthens Trump's ties with the President Erdogan. But not everyone is happy. Israel, they believe al-Shara is mistreating the Druze minority and using terror tactics. They are also annoyed Trump skipped visiting Israel but gave Syria's new leader, a kind of boost. Second, Iraq. Iraq has a long list of complaints, religious tensions, al-Shara's criminal past. He was jailed in Iraq's Camp Bucca. An open arrest warrant for him. Iraq aligned nations even objected to his presence at the recent Arab League summit, so he didn't attend. Even within the United States, some leaders like Trump's former spy chief, even Tulsi Gabbard, don't trust al-Shara, who used to be tied to jihadist groups. So, what did Saudi Arabia get? Now, though the Saudis didn't get the nuclear tech or major defense deals they wanted from Trump, they still got a big win. Trump made the Syria announcement on Saudi soil, not in Qatar. Al Shara was born in Saudi Arabia, so the kingdom is tied to his rise. A stable Syria helps Saudi Arabia's economy and even security. So, most importantly, it helps MBS gain more influence in the region and undermine Iran, his topmost rival. So, then what is the final thought? What's the takeaway? What's Trump's bigger goal here? This could be part of a bigger game. By convincing Syria to recognize Israel, Trump might be trying to set the stage for Saudi Arabia to do the same. The ultimate diplomatic prize. If that happens, it could come in exchange for United States nuclear technology down the line. In the Middle East, nothing comes for free. Every handshake is part of a long-term deal. I hope you find this video informative. I'll see you in the next video. Do subscribe and share the video, and do share your comments and feedback in our comment section. Jai Hind and Jai Bharat.